They're the brave men and women who fight for America at sea. And for 8 years, Blair Wilk was a member of the U.S. Navy. He was drafted in 1970 during the Vietnam War and worked as an aviator storekeeper.
My job was to make sure that all the squadrons had enough parts to keep the planes in the air.
Wilk was awarded 2 meritorious unit commendations for the work that he did. After getting married and having children, he left the Navy. He looks back on his time in the military with fond memories, but it wasn't always pleasant on the water, especially on his second cruise.
We hit what could only be described as a hurricane. The ship was leaning 22 degrees either direction, and we had waves breaking 40 feet over the flight deck.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
John Lutmer has been in the U.S. Army for about 10 years. Right now, he's a drill sergeant. Lutmer says he joined to fight for his country and always knew this was his calling.
Father was a pastor and he baptized me in this church, and there was a banner that said infantry, and that always stuck with me as a kid growing up, so I always loved everything about the Army.
Lutmer has been to Afghanistan twice and says it's a unique feeling knowing that those living there view the U.S. Army as heroes there to protect.
It was just fulfilling in the aspect that I could do something for somebody else besides myself, and we're able to keep those people free.
Both men agree that Memorial Day is not about the barbecues or getting the day off. Instead, they say it has a greater meaning for those who have and those who continue fighting for the red, white, and blue.
It's the fallen. It's the men and women that did not get to come home from battle.
The ones that gave their entire life to enable us to continue to enjoy the freedoms that we have.
Remembering that our freedom is not free. Natalie Parsons, Watch Fox News.